today in spite of what the enemy had hoped for. How many of us are alive today in spite of what the enemy have hoped for? The message for today is, do not write my obituary yet.
Amen.
Do not write my obituary yet.
Amen.
Do not plan my funeral.
Yes.
Do not write my funeral service program.
Yes.
Don't buy no casket.
Yes.
Don't make no announcement.
Yes.
Because I'm not dead yet.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Do not write my obituary.
Yes.
You see, they have been planning your funeral for quite some time.
Yes.
Some even purchased the casket on your behalf.
Yes.
And waiting for the news to come that you are dead.
Yes.
They want to celebrate at your funeral.
Yes.
See, when they come to funeral, no, they didn't come to mourn.
That's right.
They come to make sure you're really dead.
Yes. Amen. That's right. Yes.
So when you see them crying and going to the casket, and check in to make sure you're dead.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Don't plan my funeral yet.
Amen.
Because God is not through with me yet.
Amen. That's the Lord. That's the Lord. That's the Lord.
Can I talk to you?
Yes.
I tell you already from last, God is not true. So even though they think it's time for you to die, even though they plan everything and have it all work out, God is saying, not yet.
Yes. Amen. That's the Lord.
Sister Karen, not yet.
Not yet. Amen.
The time is not yet come. Worry not. For lo, I am with you always. The evil devices shall not come to pass.
Amen.
Sister Trisha, they will wait to see if you're going to leave church. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Some who you say are your friends, they're waiting because they say, no, she a place, she not ready yet. Don't write my obituary yet.
Amen. Amen.
Psalm 21:11. For they intended evil against thee. They imagine mischievous things. They are seeking ways to destroy you.
Amen.
They're planning all kinds of devices and schemes to get rid of you. But they are not able to perform it. God will not allow your enemy to triumph over you.
Yes. Amen. 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 Amen.
God will not allow your enemy
Yes.
to triumph over you.
Amen. Bless the Lord. Amen.
You see, they make a mistake. They have shamed you. They have humiliated you. They have condemned you. And they left you to die. That's a mistake, Sister Anita. They didn't kill you, no. They left you to die.
Yes.
Big mistake.
Yes.
They should finish the job.
Yes.
But they left you to die.
Yes.
They have robbed you of your dignity, insulted your God, and made fun of you. Just like Samson. Remember Samson?
Yes.
But I hear Samson say, one more time. One more time!
Yes. Amen.
Send your anointing one more time, Lord.
Yes. Amen.
Send the anointing one more time.
Yes.
That I may avenge my enemy.
Yes.
And those who insulted you, I may put them to shame. One more time, God. One more time.
Amen. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
Send your anointing one more time.
Yes.
Oh my God. One more time. celebrate.
Yes.
Just like how the Philistine was ready to celebrate Samson's demise.
Yes.
Something happened that they weren't expecting.
Yes.
Let me take my time, because I don't want to rush it. I want you to get it. You see, you have friends who you call friends that walk with you, talk with you, eat with you, and pray with you, and you think they're your friends. Think again. They did it to Jesus. Remember, Jesus said to the disciples at supper, one of you will betray me.
Yes, he did.
And they asked the question, who? Is it I? Is it me, Lord?
Yes.
He said, the one who had take the bread and give it to. Judas was a friend of the disciple. After saying these things, Jesus was troubled in his spirit. And he testified, truly, truly, I say to you, one of you will betray me. Disciples looked at one another, uncertain of whom Jesus spoke. So the disciples, leaning back against Jesus, said, Lord, who is it? Jesus answered, it is he to whom I give this morsel of bread when I dip it. So when he dipped the morsel, he gave it to Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot. And we know that Judas betrayed the Lord for 30 pieces of silver. Yes. Now, many of us hate Judas. Many of us despise Judas. But let me tell you something this morning. Don't hate Judas. Judas was fulfilling the scriptures. If Judas did not betray Jesus, there would not be a fulfillment of the scriptures.
That's right.
So Judas was fulfilling the scriptures.
Yes.
Bad as it may sound, Judas was doing what was supposed to be done. It was ordained to be so.
Yes. Yes.
So stop beating up Judas. Judas was doing what was part of the plan for salvation.
Yes. Yes.
Judas just speed up the process. The spirit of betrayal is a spirit of betrayal that been running rampant in our life. People who you trust and confide in, they are betraying you secretly. And you think that they are your friends. Think again. Samson trusts Delilah, and she betrayed him. She sold out her husband to the Philistine. She was in love with him, but she had an ulterior motive. Careful of who enter your life. And a source or nothing, so check it out properly. There could be an agenda that you don't know of. And she seduced him. She made love to him. And she got his secret. And she said, that's all I wanted. Your usefulness is over. And she gave it to the Philistine. And they gorged out Samson's eyes and cut his locks. And they humiliated him, insulted him, insulted God. Beware of the spirit of deception. Delilah's spirit, it's neither male nor female.
Yeah.
It's a spirit of deception. So those who you think are with you may not be with you. There's a little gem that goes like this. Have many friends and treat them well, but never to them your secret tell. For when your friends become your foes, out in the world your secret goes. Not everybody wish you well that you think wish you well. Oh, Jesus, have mercy. You call them friend. You call them friend. But they have another friend. So, you may think that they are your friend. But they have friends that you don't know of. So when you tell them something, they tell their friend.
Yes.
And there goes the secret. Keep out your mouth. Speak less. Samson prayed for the anointing. While the enemies were celebrating, the Lord answered Samson's prayer and restored his strength.
Yes. Amen.
And we know what happened.
Amen.
Samson removed the pillars of the temple and everybody stand.
Yes.
Don't write my obituary yet.
Yes.
Don't be too quick. Because God is not through with me yet.
Amen.
When you feel defeated and feel there's nothing left, just hold on. One more time, Lord.
Yes.
One more time. Send your anointing one more time. Remember, Ezekiel prophesied to dry bones.
Yes, he did.
So they were dead.
Yes.
But Ezekiel, son of man,
Yes.
can these bones live?
Yes.
Only you know, only you, Lord, know. Don't know it's all things.
Yes.
Prophesy.
Yes.
The dead areas in your life, I am prophesying to them to come alive in the name of Jesus. Anything that's dead and dormant, I call for it now.
Yes.
In the name of Jesus.
Yes. Amen. Amen.
Receive it.
Yes. Amen.
Receive it.
Amen.
The dark areas, I bring light.
Yes.
The barren areas, I bring forth birth.
Yes. Amen.
Don't be quick. Don't give up. It may seem as though nothing is going on for you. But don't give up. The enemy is waiting to celebrate. Because they know what you once looked like. So because you're no longer looking the way you used to look, they figure you're dying.
Yes.
So they're planning your funeral.
Yes.
Don't you write my obituary yet.
Amen. Amen.
Don't write it yet. Hold on. God is taking you through your valley. God is taking you through your valley.
Yes.
You're having a valley experience right now. It does not mean you'll never reach the mountaintop again. Don't give up. When you're going through your valley, God is with you.
Yes. Amen.
Because it's in the valley He restored your soul.
Yes. Amen.
The 23rd Psalm says, He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in the path of righteousness for His name's sake. And even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for Thou art with me, and the rod and the staff they comfort me.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Amen. Amen.
When you're going through your valley, knows from whence cometh.
Help.
Your help coming from the Lord, who's made heaven and earth.
Yes, amen. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
When you're going through the valley, don't hold your head down. Look up onto the hill
Bless the Lord.
and say, Lord, one more time. Send your anointing one more time. Restore unto me, O God.
Yes, amen.
One more time.
Yes, amen. Bless the Lord.
Glory.
Don't write my obituary yet.
Amen. Bless the Lord.
Because God is not finished with me yet. You see, God did not promise Sister Dawn that there will be no hardship.
That's right.
He didn't promise you to have some challenges.
That's right.
He didn't promise that there will be no difficulties and no pain and no setback.
Yes.
He didn't promise you that.
Yes.
But he said, He will be with you until the end. So that means when you're experiencing all those things, God is with you.
Amen. Bless the Lord. Bless the
Get alone.
Yes.
Glory.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
Amen.
God is with you. The Lord shall preserve you. Preserve thee from evil.
Yes.
He shall preserve your soul.
Yes.
The Lord shall preserve your going out and your coming in.
Amen. Bless the Lord. Amen.
God is always with you.
Amen. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
You will not die in your valley.
Amen.
You will live. You shall live and not die.
Amen. Bless the Lord.
You're coming out victorious, rejoicing, triumphant over your enemies.
Amen.
So let them celebrate now, thinking that you are dead. But don't be too quick to write the obituary.
Yes.
There's a surprise coming.
Amen. Amen.
God restored Samson. God restored Jeremiah.
Yes, He did.
Remember, Jeremiah was cast in a pit, dungeon.
Yes.
In the mire, he was stuck.
Yes, he was.
But then favors came and they went and took him out. God restored Jeremiah. He restored Samson's strength. He restored Jeremiah and put him back in the courtyard.
Yes. Amen.
God restored Job.
Amen.
Hello?
Yes.
You think you're going through any problem yet? You think you have a problem yet? Quit your crying.
Yes. Yes.
Ask Brother Job
Yes. Yes.
about suffering.
Suffering.
So you lost a little something and you start to fret and give up on God. Hey, please. Yes, he's nothing yet. Yes, he's nothing yet. God restored Job. Even though he lost everything, he did not compromise his integrity. He didn't compromise his God. He remained faithful in the things of God. And God rewarded him
Yes.
100-fold.
Amen.
Don't write my obituary yet.
Amen.
And what about Joseph? God restored him too. From pit to palace,
Yes.
from palace to prison, and from prison to prominence, prime minister.
Yes.
Amen.
From the pit
Yes.
to the palace.
Yes.
Took him from the palace to the prison, and from the prison to prominence,
Yes.
prime minister over Egypt.
Yes.
God is not finished with you yet.
Amen.
He will restore you.
Yes.
Only because faithful are the things of God. Am I talking to you this morning?
Hallelujah.
God restored Moses,
Yes.
the murderer.
Yes.
Moses was a murderer.
Yes.
God used him to lead the children of Israel out of Egypt. A murderer.
Yes.
Amen.
Much more you.
Amen.
Much more you
Yes.
who they put down. They don't even know if it's so,
Yes.
but they say it's so.
So,
The character has been assassinated and they have no proof. But
Yes.
they join in the bandwagon.
yes. Amen.
Because somebody said so, and they think it's so. So they join in the celebration.
Yes.
Don't write my obituary yet.
Amen.
God is not finished with me yet.
That's right.
God will restore you.
Yes.
It's time for restoration.
Yes.
Tell somebody it's time for restoration. Come on, tell them it's time for restoration. Say, restore me, Lord. Restore me, Lord. Send your anointing. Like I did for Samson. One more time. Send your anointing, Lord, and restore me. Let not my enemies triumph. Almighty God. Send your anointing, Jesus, and restore me. One more time, Lord. One more time. Send your anointing, Jesus. One more time.
Amen. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
Bless him, Lord.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
You're busy planning your funeral, selecting the outfit to wear to come celebrate, to walk on your grave.
Yes.
My God.
Not so fast.
Not so, sir. Not so.
Hold on.
Yes.
Not so fast. Trust in the Lord and lean not to your own understanding.
Yes.
You may be down, and somehow you feel
Yes.
that God has forgotten. You may be facing circumstances that you cannot tunnel through.
Yes.
Right now it seems there's no way out. You're going under. But God's proven time and time again,
Amen.
He will take care
Yes.
of you in due time.
Amen.
Tell your enemies, hold off on the celebration because you're not dead.
Amen.
Not because you are divorced. Mean that you're done and you're not worried if anybody else. Not because you're left with the children you want to raise. Mean that you're bad and you're wicked.
Yes.
Not because when they leave they take half of what you worked hard for all these years and you start to wonder, my God, what did I get myself into?
My God.
Be still
Yes.
and know
Yes.
that I am God.
Yes.
I think you're done. They think you're done. God has not forgotten you. God has not forgotten you. When they took all from you, they left you with one very important thing. They didn't take it. Your faith in God.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Bless the Lord. Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
They took everything
Yes.
and they feel like they won,
Yes.
but they make a mistake.
Yes.
Nobody can take your faith.
Amen.
Nobody can touch your faith.
Amen.
So they left you the most important gift,
Yes.
which is your faith.
Amen. Amen.
Sister Susan, you make a mistake. They forget you can pray. They forgot you know how to cry out.
Yes.
Amen.
So the voice was left,
Yes.
and you open your mouth
Yes.
one more time.
One more
Lord.
time. Amen.
One more time.
One more time.
Send your anointing one more time.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Bless the
Yes.
Lord. Amen.
Mhm. One more time, Lord.
Yes.
One more time.
Glory.
When the wicked, my enemies and my foes, come upon me to eat my flesh, they stumble and fell.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
Glory.
You know where they fall? I tell you why they fell. They did not know you had a Holy Ghost repellent.
Amen. Bless the Lord.
Amen.
Amen. Bless the Lord.
They never know you put on the Holy Ghost repellent. It's like a mosquito repellent. There's Holy Ghost repellent. So when the enemy come to bite you,
Amen. Bless the Lord.
the repellent, the Holy Ghost repellent. So when the enemy come to eat you, look at the mosquito that's swarming, and as soon as
Yes.
stop them
Amen. Bless the Lord.
in the name of Jesus.
Yes.
Jesus. Amen.
Holy Ghost repellent.
Yes.
We need some Holy Ghost repellent.
Yes. Amen.
Eh? We need some Holy Ghost because you have been walking in an infested pool.
Yes.
We need some Holy Ghost repellent.
Yes.
So when the hypocrite come, you say, zoom, zoom, zoom.
Amen. Bless the Lord.
Glory.
Amen.
When you see the hypocrite come,
Yes.
because they plan to celebrate,
Yes.
they're looking for you to be washed up.
Yes.
You're done, you're finished.
Yes.
So when they come check you out, they ain't see if you well. They see how long you have to die. Zap them with the Holy Ghost repellent.
Yes. Amen.
Glory
Amen.
to God. You can't go close to it.
I'm gonna stay right under the blood.
Amen.
Yes. Amen.
I'm gonna stay right under the blood.
Yes.
I'm gonna stay right under the blood. Where the enemy can do me no harm.
Glory to God. Go on, go on. Hallelujah.
Touch your neighbor and tell them, God has not forgotten me. He knows my name. So when they cast you into the den of lions, God will shut the mouth of the lions. They cannot devour you. Hey. And when they cast you into the burning furnace, God will provide air condition so they cannot burn you.
Amen.
Come on somebody, come on somebody. And when the enemies come into your pit and think you're going to fall and break your neck, God will cushion your blow.
Amen. Bless the Lord.
Glory.
And when demons come looking for you, the blood cover you. They will recognize you. Return to sender and dress unknown. Return to sender and dress unknown. When you send you guzu,
Yes.
come look for me.
Yes.
You see me and you know it's me because the blood covers me.
Amen. Amen. Bless the Lord.
Glory to God. Hallelujah.
God is going to surprise your enemies.
Amen. Amen.
God is going to surprise your enemies.
Amen.
I tell you already from last week. They are waiting, Sister Susan. They just want to hear the bad news.
Yes. Yes.
And when they call the phone, they're checking to see if you answer the phone. You know. It's not really they want to talk to you. They're making sure that you're still there. And say, sure, she answered the phone.
Yes.
Sure.
Glory.
They were expecting a different response.
Yes.
Behold, I give unto you power to tread upon serpents and scorpions and power over all the enemy. And nothing shall by any means hurt you. God is your refuge and strength, a very present help in time of trouble. For in the day of trouble, he will hide me. He will conceal me under his cover in his tent. He will set me upon a rock.
Yes.
Why art thou cast down, O my soul? And why art thou disquieted within me? Hope now in God, for I shall yet praise him for the help of his countenance. You shall live and not die. I shall live and not die. You shall live and not die. I shall live and not die.
Amen. Amen. Bless the Lord. Amen.
Because they have not seen you lately. They heard the rumor that you're finished.
Yes. Yes.
Sister Dan done. Business mash up. Nothing now go on fear. So she's in hiding. Let them think you're in hiding.
Yes.
Some people say you're sick when they don't see you. You have all kind of disease. They give it to you. They diagnose you.
Yes.
Because they haven't seen you. So they're wondering what is going on with you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Let them keep guessing.
Yes.
Because when God wants to reinvent you, he takes you to active duty.
Yes. Amen. That's right.
Amen.
When God going to reuse you and pull you off a production line,
Yes.
and take you out to active duty so nobody can see what he's going to do with you.
Yes. Yes. Amen.
So because you're off the production line, they feel say you're done.
Yes. Amen.
They think you're done, you just a come. Hi! They think you're done, you just a come. So let them get ready to celebrate. God is going to surprise them.
Yes.
Amen. Amen.
God is not finished with you yet.
Yes.
Total recall.
Yes.
You know, when some car dealer call a vehicle because it malfunction,
Yes.
well, God realized that something is not working.
Yes.
So God has recalled you. He's your manufacturer.
Yes.
Yes.
So anybody can correct the problem.
Yes.
It's the manufacturer.
Yes. Amen.
So God has recalled you
Yes.
to fix the problem.
Yes. Yes.
Glory.
Just like Boeing,
Yes.
plane,
Yes.
they recall them to fix the problem.
Yes.
But you think Boeing done? Watch Boeing come back strong.
Yes. Yes.
Total recall.
Yes.
God is equipping you.
Yes.
And when He finished with you,
Amen.
they won't even recognize you.
Yes.
They're waiting for the bad news.
Yes.
Yes, they're hoping for bad news.
Yes.
But God is not going to reveal you until He perfect you.
Yes.
Amen.
Sister Trish, God's not going to reveal you. Like a glimpse. He's going to cover you while it's working on you.
Yes.
They can't see you. You ever watch the show Extreme Makeover? Extreme Makeover. They hide the building
Yes.
until they finish the
Yes.
building.
Yes.
You guess it.
Yes.
Because you don't know what's going on, you can't see.
Yes.
You know there was an old building there, but you have no idea what is going on behind the curtains.
Yes.
You have to wait for the reveal.
Yes.
God is about to reveal you.
Yes.
God is about to reveal you. And when He reveals you, the enemy won't even recognize you.
That's the Lord.
They're going to come to friend you because they don't know it's you.
Oh, yeah.
When God finishes with you, it will be an extreme makeover.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Bless the Lord.
Turn your ashes into beauty.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sister Anita, God wants to do something with you, but He have to take you out of circulation.
Yes.
Yes.
He have to move you from everyone and everything
Yes.
so He can work on you.
Hallelujah.
Because when God is working on you, He don't want the enemy to see what He's doing.
Yes. Amen.
So He will cover you.
Yes.
The former person will no longer exist when God is finished with you.
Amen.
A brand new man
Yes.
will appear.
Yes.
Don't be too quick to write my obituary,
Yes.
because God is not finished with me.